Welcome to Woodward Wings. I am Justin Satawa, and I'm here with Spencer Raxter.
Special edition.
Season preview.
Let's
go. We are here after the long summer of stretching, iridescent conversation. We are
nice
here
word.
after a long time. The Red Wings will have started their season tonight. This will be a special release on a Thursday as the Centennial season will kick off with the Montreal Canadiens coming to town to play your Detroit Red Wings in their new beautiful jerseys. Oh my God.
And make sure you stay tuned after the game today, and I'm speaking in future terms because I'm in the past. After the game today, we will be doing a live post-game show on Woodward Sports. I'm just going to stay in the studio and do it from there.
Hell yeah. I will be in a hotel room, but I'm committed to the grind, and I'm excited.
He's committed to the grind, man. He's turning those tricks in those hotel rooms to make the little extra cash.
All right. We got lots to talk about today.
Catch Justin in the Holiday Inn on 8 Mile.
All right. Relax. Hockey Town Hot Takes will be a important segment that we go over. We're going to put some stuff on wax on some hot takes we think that will be coming true on this roster. But one of the biggest hot takes of my young career has come true. ASP and MBN both made the opening night roster. I predicted it also Amon-Ra Finnie, but I don't think anyone in their right mind believed that was going to happen from the jump. However, he earned it. We have all three of them on the opening night roster. Well-deserved. And like Todd McClellan said when he named Lucas Raymond and Mo Sider the assistant captains this year, we're original six team. Let's act like it, and let's let the kids play.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm going to have to buy you a jersey, so that kind of sucks. But
come on.
But it just makes everybody so much more excited for this season. Like, if you're going to be the same thing you've been the past 2 years, if you're going to be mid, if you're going to be a team that's fighting for contention at the playoffs, at least let the kids out there. At least let the kids get some ice time. Play the kids. And they are, starting from game one. ASP, Finnie, MBN, all going to be in this lineup. Right now, Finnie's getting first-line minutes. I just love it. I absolutely love it. I think, again, that Steve Yzerman looked at Chris Ilitch and said, all right, you cheap fuck, you're not going to let me get any real-life free agents in here. We're putting a bunch of 20-year-olds on this team. We're going to ride or die by how they're playing. And like you said, making Mo Sider and Lucas Raymond wear the A's all season, guys who are 24 and 20. What is Lucas Raymond, 22, 23?
23. He's the same age as me.
Those guys giving them the A's is okay. We're done. Like, JT Compher, your days are limited, bud. Like, we are going full-fledged youth movement, and I am here for it because there's nothing else you could do at this point.
It's a new era in Hockey Town, and it belongs to the kids.
Kids.
And I couldn't be more excited. And I can't lie, Spencer, we've been doing the show for over 6 months now, and
6, 7.
The excitement has definitely been a little tainted. I feel like I was going into training camp. I wasn't at a usual 10. I was at a 7 because there was so much uncertainty with this roster. But now with the kids there, I'm at a fucking 12.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go, and I'm so damn excited about this season now. We get to see ASP, we get to see MBN, and we get to see Finnie, and we hopefully get to see some more of the kids come up when Danielson gets healthy. I don't think that Mazur is that far off the roster. I know he didn't make it out of camp, but there becomes a point where Rasmussen's lack of physicality cost him.
Yeah.
Like Berggren, like all these guys, like give
Johnny Burgers. See you later.
Like give Mazur a shot.
Give Mazur a shot. Give Lombardi a shot.
Absolutely.
Why not? Why not? And yeah, you're right. Like, it was. I don't want to say we were very down before the season, but we were not feeling good. But seeing these kids on this roster like this is like just snorting a line of the Fedorov skates, the purest white you can have.
Yeah.
Like, it is just absolutely energizing.
What a line.
For not only this roster, but for the fan base. And you like, okay, maybe we're still going to be mid. Maybe we won't make the playoffs still. But we got the 100-year celebration. We got the kids up there playing. We got Lucas Raymond and Mo Sider skating around with A's on their chest. That is a move in the right direction. And this is okay. Let's see if it fucking works out. And I'm here for it.
Absolutely. And I can't lie. I think this roster is better than last year's roster, regardless
Oh,
of
yeah.
how the Eastern Conference has aligned and with teams getting better or worse. This is a better roster.
For sure.
That is way deeper
For sure.
from 1 to 4 on the offense and 1 to 3 on the defensive pairing. And on top of that, you have a better starting goalie.
Yeah, and we talked about, we loved what Steve Yzerman did with the bottom six, getting a guy like Appleton. We'll see where JVR fits in on this team when he's ready to come back. Obviously, he was dealing with some family issues, and he's been skating with the team, but they're not ready to put him out there just yet.
He's on the IR.
He's on the IR officially. Okay, so he's got a couple more weeks to get into game shape. But I love this because, like we said, we liked what we did with the bottom six. You liked what you did with the 6th, 7th, 8th defenseman on this team, kicking out a guy like Justin Hall and having it be a Bernard Docker and a Hamonic and a Gustafsson be your 6, 7, 8. There is depth there. Obviously, we've talked about how Gibson is just such a huge leap from anything we had last year. But our concerns and our questions and the biggest holes still remaining on this roster were a top 6 forward and a top 4 defenseman, and you get them with a couple 20-year-olds.
Absolutely. And they're electric 20-year-olds.
Electric 20-year-olds.
You saw it. And McClellan, he keeps saying it, how heavy MBN's shot is. And you saw it in the preseason.
Dude's got a rocket.
Something that I profiled with him when I saw him play in the AHL and him being moved to the smaller ice. He is so good at finding space. And you saw it time after time in the preseason. He finds those open areas. And I put out a tweet the other day. I believe that MBN will be playing on the first line by midseason. I think the fit with Larkin and Raymond with how this current roster is constructed, because that second line of Casper, Cat, and Kane will not be touched.
Yeah.
All year.
Not all year.
Maybe next year. I think that MBN probably slots better next to Casper because I think that's a really hard line to play against. That's a playoff hockey type of line.
That would be such a good line, dude.
However, for this year,
DeBrincat.
I think adding that scorer on that first line, who's also physical, who's a bigger than Larkin and Raymond, would be the perfect fit. Allow Larkin to play that third guy high, that defensive center role that I believe that he strives in. He also puts up points in that role. That doesn't diminish the fact that he's good offensively. However, I do think that the one that the coaching staff really loves is MBN, because he's the one playing on the power play. Finnie isn't.
Yes, MBN is the guy. Like we talked, remember, when he was drafted, you were doing the show from Studio B. I called in. He's a playoff forward. He's big, he's physical, and he has an absolute piss missile as a shot. So he is going to be a guy in the top 6 eventually. From inside sources, inside the Red Wings organization that I've heard from one grind line member in having a conversation with another grind line member that I was told about, the staff, the higher-ups, the front office loves Finnie with those guys because of the flat-out speed, how fast he is, how he can put pressure on the defense, how he can take some guys with him that'll open up different lanes for Larkin and for Raymond and their playmaking, and that's why they have Finnie on the top with them, because of his speed with the puck, without the puck, going down the ice. But I do agree that I think if you put a guy like MBN up there with the two playmakers in Larkin and Raymond, that would be amazing. And then I know I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but, dude, having DeBrincat and MBN on the same line as Marco Casper, he would have 100 assists at the end of the year. But, yeah, I love how it shakes out. I love seeing these kids get the shot. You guys know I love MBN, and I expect him to be a stud. It's just awesome. It's awesome. It breathes so much more life into this season. It makes it so much more exciting from the first game to the last game, to see the development, to see these kids go out there and actually learn, get their sea legs in live time. It's going to be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got challenged a couple times about the hands and how it would work out because MBN is a righty playing left wing. Either way, Raymond can play left wing.
Yeah, Raymond can
He
play
played left wing in Worlds,
Yeah.
so there is no worry there that he can play on the left side. Now let's switch gears. Let's go to ASP.
Yeah.
ASP had played with 2 different pairings in the last preseason game. It seems like in practice they're liking him with Edvinsson,
Yep.
which I think is a very stud pair. With Johansson on the third pair with Hamonic, also eat shit. I know you tried to tell me that JBD was the 6th defenseman in this team, and you called me an idiot, but it was always Hamonic, guys.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
come
I
on.
mean, JBD might have performed a little bit better than Hamonic in the preseason, but it was pretty obvious that the coaching staff liked Hamonic in that situation. They were giving him a lot more minutes and a lot more ice time. So I think
stylistically he matches better with Johansson because they want him to develop as this transitional puck-moving defenseman.
Yep.
They're not like trying to have him be more of a defensive D. They're looking for more of a hybrid role, which I think he excels more in with Hamonic as his partner.
Yeah, I agree. And Hamonic, JBD, Schmapples, Bapp, like who cares? You know, whatever it is.
At least it's not Justin Hall.
At least it's not Justin Hall. See you later, buddy.
Hey, the one key. Justin Hall not on the roster.
Not on the opening day roster. I said there was multiple things. If they all happen, we're not making the playoffs. One of them didn't happen. And Justin Hall is not on the opening day roster. So we got a shot, baby. I'm excited. As you talked about, the depth on this team to where you got a JBD, and I know Eric Gustafson is not anybody to, oh shit, but he is an NHL defenseman. And having those two guys ahead of Justin Hall to where Justin Hall would only be on this team if some catastrophe happened in the D-Corps.
Some Lions type
shit. So that's good. And then, like you said, the guys that you could bring up for the forward situation, let alone Mazur and a Lombardi, but you still got a JVR, you still got a Berggren, who we don't know where he's fitting in on this roster. You've got a ton of different guys that...
In a Pittsburgh Penguin uniform.
hopefully the Pittsburgh Penguins. But, it's... The depth of this team is real, and Justin Hall is not going to wear a winged wheel at all this season.
I know, and that is an absolute beauty. You know what is also beautiful? I just looked on the Red Wings website, and
I haven't got mine yet.
You haven't got yours yet?
No.
They're selling them downtown right now, and I'm going to the Tigers game today, so I might have to swing by.
What the fuck, dude?
And go grab myself a jersey, because now that my ASP jersey is secured,
You're
am
getting
now
a bootleg ass ASP jersey. No.
I am
$40 ASP jersey.
I think I'm going to get a Raymond
China.
Centennial, because now that he has the A on
A?
it. Yeah. Because that was my stipulation. I wanted the letter.
The
because
letter.
Of
The coolest
brown.
part.
Yeah, the brown. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get a Raymond, because I need a jersey with his A on it. He's my favorite player on the team. And I think I'm going to go find a actual Winter Classic Datsuk jersey and pick that up. And that's how I'm going to get my Datsuk jersey back.
I like it.
I think that's a good play.
I still haven't got my Centennial jersey.
You were one of the first people that I'd like to order too, and I've seen so many people get their jerseys.
I know, dude. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, I would be
Like, what
pissed
the
off
fuck,
too.
Stevie? I'm blaming you. I know it's not your fault, but I'm blaming you. It's your organization.
Blaming Stevie.
Gotta blame Stevie. Thanks, Steve.
All right.
I just want it to be here soon.
Yeah.
Because winter's coming. I got some new fucking camo pants, and the fits are going to go crazy. Sorry.
Absolutely. No. The camo pants actually look really good with the red. And I think with the cream and the brown on the new jersey,
Love the cream.
I'm going to be throwing some sick
Big
fits.
fan of cream.
Let's throw out some Hockey Town hot takes, because with Hockey Town being on the logo, we can call it Hockey Town again. And you want to lead it off? Back lead off?
I'll lead it off.
All right.
Batting lead off, Hockey Town. This is a hot take segment, people.
Yeah.
These aren't things that we're saying. This is a hot take segment. I just want to get that out there. You think that's going to happen, you big dumb idiot? That's the point of a hot take. All right, my hot take. I got two ones that are in my head. Hot take: Marco Kasper leads the team in points this season.
Definitely a hot take.
Hot take.
That's a good start.
It's a hot take. I know
Yeah.
it's probably going to be Raymond. It needs to be Raymond. But hot take: Marco Kasper.
There's a lot of people who go out there have been saying ASP to win the Calder, and as much as I think that there is a possibility there, I just think because Demidov is classed as a rookie, it's going to be nearly impossible, because he's going to be playing PP1 for the Canadians, line one with
PP1.
Caulfield and Suzuki, and it's just not like
Why the fuck is he classified? How many games did he play last year?
enough where he shouldn't be a rookie.
Yeah, I feel like he played like the last whole month of the season.
I believe he played almost half the season.
Yeah, fucking Ben Simmons, dude.
Here, I'll look it up.
Ben Demidov.
He played in he only played in 2 games.
What? Oh, I guess was it the playoffs where
Yeah.
he got a lot of run? Okay. All right, that's fair.
All right, never mind. That's fair. But I do think it's going to be tough to beat out Demidov. I think he'll be in the top 5.
Demidov.
I will say, though, my
Dimsdale
hot take
Demidov.
with ASP
Doug
is
Demidov.
he will
Owner of the
lead-
Dimsdale Demidov. Sorry. All right.
he will lead the Red Wings
Stimmin.
defensemen in points, even not, without playing on the power play. Power play 1.
ASP leads the Red Wings defense in points. Both pushing narratives, are we?
Yes, we both are pushing narratives for our favorite players.
Yep, that is true. All right, hot take 2. Hockeytown hot takes. Hot and ready hot takes. Hot take, Ben Sherrod will be on the 3rd pair by the end of the year.
That's one I subscribe to 100%. We've been saying it for months that's what needs to happen. I want it to happen.
Needs to happen. We
I
need
pray it's
Sider.
by trade.
Sider needs an offensive defenseman with him.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, he doesn't need it. Like, he can be that. But if we want to get the best out of Mo Sider, you put an offensive defenseman in there who can bring the puck up, who can move the puck around, who can help off the blue line in the offense, and just let him kill people. So, yeah, give me that. Whether it's Aljo, whether it's ASP, I don't know.
I said that a couple months ago. People killed me because they're both right-handed shots, but
Hot
Mo Sider
takes.
is a good enough defenseman
Hot
where he can play
takes,
on the
people.
left.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Get them hot and ready. Hockey down hot takes.
MBN will score 25-plus goals this year.
Whoa, 25 plus.
This is
I
hot
like
takes,
It's
dude.
hot. That's hot take.
Casper had 19 last year. I think MBN's going to get moved up to the first line, and with Raymond
Well,
feeding
that's a
him
hot
the puck,
take in itself. I mean, not that hot.
not that hot.
That's lukewarm.
All right, this is the path. He gets moved up to the first line.
Okay.
He's Raymond's favorite target.
Yeah.
And he becomes an absolute weapon.
Oh, if he's on the first line, he'll score 20 plus for sure. Raymond will be feeding him all
Yes.
day. And Larkin with the rebounds too. Larkin would be over 30, maybe close to 40. Who mama? Hot takes. Hot take? You want a hot take here, folks? You want a hot fucking take here? The Detroit Red Wings will have a top 3 power play unit in the NHL. Hot takes. That one's the hottest for sure.
JT Confro or Jonathan Bergeron are not on this roster. by
Extremely
midseason.
cold take.
All right. I don't think that's that cold.
I think that's pretty cold. Bergeron is
I don't
toast.
know. I don't know how they're going to get out of
Dead man
conference money.
walking. JT Compher, they would have to give up somebody that we don't want to give up to get rid of JT Compher.
It would,
He ain't going
be a second.
nowhere.
It'd be a second. You'd have to give up a second. To
And they're not going to do that. They'll have him die on the 4th line for the next 2 years at $5 million.
Yeah, yep.
That's what he-
exactly.
it's-
Absolutely.
I mean, he's buns. No, I'm sorry. I got to stop talking so crazy about these guys.
Absolutely.
I just, like, Justin Hall gets the brunt of everything, and he deserves it because he's ass cheeks. JT Compher, I mean, he's not good. I can't sit here and act like he's good.
He's not good. You don't have to sit here and act like he's good
Okay.
either.
All right,
I'm not gonna
those
make
were
it.
hot takes, people. Hot takes. We got to understand what hot takes are.
Yeah, I think that's everything I
Out
got.
of all of the ones that I made,
Oh, I have one more. John Gibson is over a point
9-2.
nine. No, I was gonna say a .91, and but he plays 60+ games. Ooh, that's aggressive.
That is
55
aggressive.
plus games.
Old Johnny Gibbs.
I just don't know. I don't know what this split's gonna look like.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna lean on Talbot a lot.
They're going to lean on Talbot a lot. I bet Talbot gets every, like, 3rd game, honestly.
I expect Gibson to start 2/3 of the games.
Yes, that's fair.
I don't know how that exactly shakes out, but he's going to play a ton, and he's going to put up a great season.
Out of all of the hot takes that I made, the one I believe in the most, the one I could actually see happening, is the Sherrod one. I think, like, Marco Kasper would have to be insane to lead this team in points because I think it's going to be Lucas Raymond.
Yeah.
But I think Sherrod ending up on the 3rd pair by the end of the year, that's the one I believe in the most.
I think Raymond gets over 92 points.
Yeah. I think he's got to be
I don't know if
close.
that's a hot take or not.
I don't
but
think
I
that's a
think
hot
this
take.
is the
You
step
need that to
forward that
happen.
he takes.
That's why he's
this
got the
year.
A on his chest.
All right. Now with all the rookies here, let's talk playoffs.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's talk fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Because a lot of people actually are picking the Wings to make the playoffs this year.
I like it.
Surprisingly. I can't lie. The national media has been down on the Red Wings
What were we
all
at
off
last?
season.
We were at 3, or What was our playoff meter at last time we did it?
I was at a 4.
I think I was
you
at
were
a
at
3.
3.
Yeah, and I was out of 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm at least at a 5 right now.
I'm going to say a 6. Is that crazy?
No, because I want to say 6, but I didn't want to be slappy.
I'm fuck it, dude. It's full slapdick season, bro. We've got 3 20-year-olds on this team. Like, yeah. I'm going to say 6. I am. Call me slappy, call me what you will. I did not in my wildest dreams think that all 3 of these guys would make this roster out of camp, and they are, and they're here, and there's more coming. Like you said, Mazur, he's just waiting for Rasmussen to break a toenail and have to go out for 4 weeks, and then he's going to take his spot. He's never going to give it back.
Exactly.
Lombardi is just waiting for Jonathan Berggren to get traded. He's going to take his spot and never give it back. So, yeah, I'm in a 6. I am. And now, where we're at, I don't want to do this, but I think the entirety of our playoff run relies on John Gibson staying healthy.
Exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
I think that because I consider the rookies an upgrade to this roster.
Yes, absolutely.
And you saw it, like, literally.
We didn't know who was going to be top 6.
Yes.
It was literally an empty spot.
Yes. and Confer and Berggren looked like awful in the preseason.
I'm so fucking happy JT Confer is not going to be like the fourth wing you're relying on this team, or like the fifth forward you're relying on.
He was 5th in goals last year on this team. Yeah, no, that's disgusting. I am so excited. I think this roster is better. I think that the East is doable. Okay,
East is still tough.
It is tough, but Florida is gaining water right now, dude. They just lost Barkov and Tkachuk for the season.
For the season?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Both of them are done for the season.
I think Tkachuk could come back later in the year, but I believe Barkov tore his Achilles.
Damn. He'll be back for the playoffs.
Yeah, but that opens up a spot in your division. If they aren't,
they're still
like they still are very deep and still very good, but they don't have their star power.
That's their 2 best players.
And Bobrovsky in the playoffs looked like he was fading a little.
He did look.
McQueen was fading.
Did not look bulletproof anymore.
No, he did not. Okay.
He had both.
And me and you are all on the Panthers domination train where what they are the team.
Yes.
With these types of injuries are huge injuries. Like,
oh yeah, dude. What? Like I said. So Barkov told Coach Spoelstra 5 to 6 months. Spit and Chicklets just put out there. Shout out the boys. 10 days after having both ACL and MCL surgery, Barkov ditched the crutches and walked himself to get his Stanley Cup ring. And he was just walking, and he got the ring.
That's pure hockey player.
That's pure, that's dude. Insanity. I love the Cats so much, bro.
That's crazy. Oh my god, bro.
So yeah,
that is utterly insane. That's
walked
like unfathomable.
10 days.
10 days after an ACL and MCL.
No, and nobody helping him, not leaning. He just walked, got his ring. He's got the big ass brace on his leg, but he's still
what an Iron Man. That's crazy. That's insane.
They'll both be back by the playoffs.
They will be, but that doesn't help them in the regular season.
Doesn't help them in the regular season.
They just want to get in.
They'll get
it. They'll get it.
Brad Marchand's going to score 50
But they don't care where they get in.
Yeah.
So if that's a wild card spot, but they're in your division, and everyone always said that this division's a 3-team race. Well, now there's an opening there, and I don't think that the Wings will put up more points than the Panthers.
No.
But I think there's a shot. I think it's closer than people would have previously thought.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you lose your 2 best players, that's definitely going to make your season projections go down. But still, I think the Panthers are more equipped. Bob did look a little fucking, I don't want to say leaky, but he didn't look like Bob in the playoffs last year. The Panthers still, they go 4 lines deep, man. They'll be fine. I don't see the Wings jumping the Panthers, even without Barkov and Tkachuk. That's crazy. I did not hear that at all. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess my timeline's so fucking Lions focused right now.
It is. But that's okay. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
Absolutely. So, all right, so obviously you're fighting with Ottawa. I don't think that Ottawa is much better than us.
I don't
Is
either.
that crazy?
No, that's not crazy. They're better, but it's not a huge
Their
gap.
huge advantage last year was the fact they had Linus Allmark.
Yes.
I think that's a net even. Like
Yep.
Gibson and Allmark is a net even. Now the only thing they have on you is that physicality factor, which I don't love. Like they came in here last year to LCA and absolutely physically dominated us in March.
I'd like to see MBN throw hands with that big fucking baby-looking bitch. As much as I love him, dude. I love Brady. I wish Brady was on our team. I would give my left nut to have Brady on our team. But I want to see somebody throw hands with him. I do. Whether it's
Cider. It's got to be
but-
Cider.
But we need Cider so much.
They need to chuck.
Let fucking Ben do it.
I mean,
what else are you gonna do for this team that'll really help us, Ben Sherratt?
that's a great point.
Go out there and beat the shit out of Brady Tkachuk. Like, do it.
Montreal added Noah
He
Dobson.
probably wouldn't beat his ass, but just fight him. Fight him.
Goaltending is still an issue though in Montreal,
Yes, yes, it is.
and
Our goaltending is better than Montreal.
I can't lie. Okay, Noah Dobson is good,
He's really good.
but we have.
All right.
Hey, it's me. I'm kidding. All right.
I saw you giving it to Sean. That was funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean Baligian.
Oh, Neil's gonna lose his mind when he hears us talking 3 seed. No, we're just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, the face Neil just gave. However, I do think that the production will be there in the next couple of years from ASP comparable to Noah Dobson.
Yeah,
This year, I do think.
Not this year,
We
though.
have. They're have a great decor, but they're not defensively great.
No,
Like they
and-
have two guys, Dobson and Lane Hudson, who are both liabilities.
Yeah, but they make up for it.
They have good pieces around them.
Dobson and Lane Hudson obviously make up for it, but with them being that leaky and having questions at goaltending, Montreal is not a sure thing.
No.
Like Sean said before he left, Montreal is the youngest roster in the National Hockey League. Like there are still things that need to be worked out. They have, I would say, they're like what the Red Wings are going to be next year, where
Yeah.
you've got the young guys that have the full season of experience, that know how to handle themselves in the National Hockey League, so they have the leg up there.
Great comp.
But we do have better goaltending as of right now. So if the young guys step in and it's like Mo Sider and Lucas Raymond's first year and they're immediately impactful and immediately being guys that are both in Calder talks and things like that, like you're not too far from Montreal.
No, you're not. And I think
I would still put Montreal over us though, but there are so many outliers with if Finnie and MBN and ASP come in here and they are tearing shit up, you're not that far from anybody.
No, you're not. No,
Except for
absolutely not.
obviously, the top of the top.
So we was the theme of the offseason.
We just got a little fucking
The
young boys gave us a little we
we
kicked it in another gear.
and we went meow.
Yeah.
and
we're catching up. They're seeing headlights.
I think we passed Columbus.
I think we passed Columbus
I think
too.
we passed Columbus.
I think that's fair.
Buffalo is just still a dumpster fire.
Buffalo's awful.
I'm not. Boston's a dumpster fire.
Boston doesn't know what they're doing.
The Rangers.
No, I'm not going to put us. I don't think
I
the
think-
Rangers are going to be as bad as they were last year.
I would agree with that.
They can't. Like their roster's too good.
So I think that we are sitting in a class where we are running right next to Montreal.
Yeah.
Like we have put ourselves back on their back bumper. We're right there.
Yep.
But right in front of us, we got Ottawa, New Jersey, and New York. You gotta knock off one of them to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Ottawa's the most vulnerable. I think New Jersey. Obviously, New Jersey's going to be much better next year with Hughes back.
Shout out his brother for getting paid more than him.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy. I can't see New York imploding again.
Also, get ready for those Edvinson and Casper extensions.
Yeah, those are
yikes.
those are gonna
be 9-10 mil each.
Yeah, that's fine. The cap's going up crazy.
I know it's gonna be fine, but
think of how much a steel cider is going to look like after that.
Exactly.
And Raymond
and Larkin
Yeah.
and Cat.
Cat's
on a
Cat's on
great deal.
Yeah. All right, so I think Ottawa's the most vulnerable. I don't. Like I said, I don't see New York imploding.
What if the Rangers ship off Panarin? Because that's been a big talk this entire offseason. Like not.
And now maybe the Cats go after a Panarin or a Crosby to try to keep their dream alive until Barkov and Kachuk can get back.
Who the hell would the Panthers give the Rangers, though?
I don't know. They got to have somebody, right? They got to have some kind of prospects. Nah, I don't know.
Do you think there's any chance the Caps?
I don't think the Rangers will trade Panarin because they see themselves as a Stanley Cup contender.
That's fair.
I don't think they're going to be selling unless they implode again. Then they'll start selling, but I couldn't see them selling off.
No, I don't. I think that
the Caps. What were you going to say about the Caps?
People have talked about them falling off.
I think they're close to the edge. I think they're teetering the edge. Like, I mean, Ovi's still going to be Ovi no matter what, but their team's getting old, man.
They are. Absolutely, they definitely are, and
they're a couple. Like it's going to be like Pittsburgh. Like I said a couple years ago on BDE that Pittsburgh, Washington, and Boston were all really close to the cliff. And Pittsburgh and Boston have fallen off, but Washington still toes on the edge.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, they are.
They got an old roster, man.
Yeah.
They're the same. They're in the same situation as Pittsburgh. They're not going to sell anybody until Ovechkin retires.
No,
they're going to do everything they can to make sure he gets in the playoffs every year for the rest of his career. And I think he's going to go until he gets 1,000.
I think he is as well. They have a lot of like 1990s to 1995 born years on this roster.
They got a lot of 30-year-olds.
30-plus guys. I mean, they got a couple good young guys as well. You know, Ryan Leonard and Tom Wilson's. Oh, he's getting up there too.
Yeah, Tom Wilson's old, dude.
He's
been in the league for like 8 years.
This is like turning my head around looking at this. Dude,
how old's Tom Wilson? Tom Wilson's what, like 33, 34?
Christ. 94, so he would be
34. Or 32.
32. 31.
Turning 32 this year.
Turning 32 this year, yeah. That's getting to the end. I mean, 33 is kind of where you start getting capped out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, dude. They're getting old.
They definitely
I saw it with Pittsburgh. I saw it with
I mean, that
Boston.
would be huge. If Washington would...
It's not going to be this year. Like I said, it's not going to be this year.
It's not going to be this year.
Because they're going to do everything. Just like Pittsburgh's not going to sell until Crosby retires or Crosby says, trade me to a contender. And the same with Washington. They're not going to sell until Ovechkin retires. Those guys have earned way too much for those franchises for them to give up on them.
Absolutely. One thing that I am also very excited for this year is just seeing the team under McClellan for the full season.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
Watching them put up 45 shots or whatever the fuck it was in that game. Like, remember when we were getting like
24,
8 shots a period?
Yeah.
Under Lalonde? Like,
I can't stand that system.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But Lalonde just tells them to fucking fire that bitch as soon as they get it. And I love it. And now you've got, like, Larkin's going to play grittier this year. You've got MBN. Hopefully Mazur. Guys are going to get some sloppy, rebound, ugly goals. We saw Larkin get one in the preseason. And he's, like I talked about, he's so good in that net front stuff because his burst to jump to a rebound like that is going to be faster than anybody else that's playing in front of the net right there. So he's going to have a lot of opportunities, especially if Finnie's going to let that thing fly, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. All right, Red Wings, Montreal, tomorrow night. We taking the dub.
Oh, yeah.
Wings,
Montreal's flying from Montreal, right? Or are they
Toronto?
They're flying from Toronto.
They have to play at Toronto on Wednesday night, then come to Detroit on Thursday to play the Wings. I think the Wings are going to win. A little prop bet for you. Give me Lucas Raymond anytime point with Red Wings money line.
What is that, minus 250? No, but
it was probably minus 180.
Probably minus 180. I like that.
That with the money line though will be plus 220.
I'm going goal scorer. Give me the captain. Opening night, 100-year anniversary.
Larkin
will put one in.
I like it. All right. Well, I guess I will be riding a 3-leg parlay because I'll be riding the Woodward Wings pod parlay.
There you go.
Woodward
Wings pod parlay.
Woodward 1,000. Get your first deposit.
First bet up to $1,000, risk free.
Hell yeah. Well, this has been Woodward Wings. Thank you so much for tapping in. No episode on Saturday. We gave you the preview.
The kids are all right.
Make sure you tap into our post-game show, though. Tonight, Wings, Montreal.
Tomorrow night.
After the game. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Because we're releasing this
Thursday night.
Thursday night after the game.
We'll see
live post-game show.
Peace.
Peace.